guys, welcome to your tarot reading. If you're new, welcome in. If you're returning, welcome back. Either way, thank you so much for sharing your energy with me. I really do appreciate it. I'm going to pull a traditional Celtic cross spread. Whatever message comes out is what Spirit has for the collective. I have set that intention with my deck and with my guides. So if you are here because this is in your feed, then this message is for you. If you are here because of the title, this message is definitely for you. So let's get into the tarot and see what message Spirit has for you. I also brought out an oracle deck to pull some additional cards at the ends to get additional messages or just to kind of wrap everything up. So we have the Six of Cups. Nostalgia, memories. So interesting. Okay. Be sure and like the video. Leave a comment if you feel called to do so. And definitely subscribe if you like the messages. It helps my channel to grow and I really appreciate it. But it also, all the interaction pushes the video out so that other people get the messages as well. So thanks for doing that. On the bottom of the deck, we had that Six of Cups. Six of Cups is about nostalgia, memories. This can be about things from the past, right? Like childhood. We have these two children here, but it's also about a comfort zone and feeling safe, staying safe in a comfort zone. The situation is the Ace of Cups. This is a new emotional beginning, emotional fulfillment. This can be about spiritual awakening, right? This cup is overflowing here. So this is an ultimate emotional fulfillment. This is a gift from spirits, right? So aces are all about spirit handing you a new beginning, and you just have to go with it, right? Like to move forward. You have to accept this gift and then move forward with it. So this can be, emotions can have to do with money. It can have to do with love. It can have to do with your spirituality. But there's definitely this new emotional beginning trying to come in here. The blockage is the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is that divine feminine. She's the double feminine, right? So she is water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It doesn't have to be, but we do have the King and Queen of Cups here. So we'll get it more into that. But so with the Queen of Cups being the blockage, this is about emotions. This is about intuition, right? So not trusting your intuition or being emotionally shut off, like emotionally blocked and not opening to these emotions is what is blocking this emotional beginning. I just feel like you're very closed off. So the cause of this is the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is very logical. She is very guarded. She has like very good boundaries. She's open to receive, but she has the sword up. So she's willing to cut things out that don't serve her. But the negative aspect of the Queen of Swords is that she is very closed off, very blunt, very guarded, and too guarded, right? She won't open up her emotions, which is exactly what this blockage is. So I feel like this is about you really being closed off here. Maybe very, just very guarded and not communicating, right? Needing to open up more. So in the recent past, we have the 10 of Pentacles. This could have something to do with family. This could have something to do with an inheritance. But the 10 of Pentacles is about that generational wealth, right? Building that legacy. You have 4 generations of people on this card. This is building something that will last for long term, right? This is something that is not going to just come and go. This is something that is built over time, and it is very stable, very grounded, that earth energy, right? Pentacles are all about earth energy. So something in the past could have had to do with family. And it just has you very closed off. Maybe something happened in the past with your family. So your higher self or your spirit guides are telling you the King of Cups is here, right? So again, this is about emotions, remaining emotionally balanced and really feeling those deep emotions here. So you have the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. So I feel like this is about needing to balance your masculine and feminine energy, really needing to use your logic, use your intuition, and have some compassion for not only others, but for yourself as well as you move through this cycle, right? So that King of Cups is the feminine, masculine king. Whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter. It's just energy. But he is very in touch with his emotions and he has very deep emotions, but he remains balanced in that. So in the near future, you have the King of Pentacles. This is about wealth, stability, very grounded. Again, that earth energy, that really grounded, nurturing type of energy. So you could have a King of Pentacles coming in here, or this could just be you in the near future embodying that King of Pentacles, that really grounded, stable energy. Something about balance, because you have the emotion, very emotional court cards, and then you have the 10 of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. So you've got earth and water, right? That balance between staying grounded and then being emotional. That's really calling out to me, like needing to remain balanced emotionally and, you know, staying grounded here. Oh, and then you have the King of Swords. So we have two divine pairs here. Interesting. Again, with the masculine, feminine energy. Very interesting. And that's your energy, right? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is the queen and king. So I feel like this is you needing to balance your energy here. So in your feelings, we have the Four of Cups. This is boredom. This is stagnant. This is also not seeing opportunities here, not seeing what could be, like being very closed off. Again, like this Queen of Swords is being very guarded. But if you look at the Ace of Cups and then this Four of Cups, there are these two hands here, right? And they are holding a cup. And this is spirit handing you this new emotional beginning, but you're not seeing it. You're not opening to this opportunity. You are very closed off for whatever reason. I just feel like emotionally, spiritually, you just are very closed off, like needing to open to new opportunities. But you're feeling very closed off. You're feeling very unemotional in something. You're not letting your emotions get the better of you, or you're not letting your emotions play a part in this situation, whatever this is for you. And this could have to do with family, you know, because we had like the childhood memories here, and then you have the 10 of Pentacles. This could be a family situation. Maybe something happened in the past and it just has you very closed off, right? Some childhood wounds. So in your environment, the influence is the King of Swords. This is, again, that logical head over heart energy. He is, you know, that very logical leader, very analytical, and really goes after what he wants, very direct, right? Very good with communication. So I feel like this is a very honest, very truthful. Again, you have the King and Queen of Swords, and then you have the King and Queen of Cups. Balancing your head and your emotions, knowing when to be logical and knowing when to be emotional, right? That vulnerability, which can be very difficult, especially after you've been hurt. Like you're just not opening up to some kind of new emotional beginning. Maybe this is a family member that wants to come back into your life. Could be a love partner from the past. But it definitely has something to do with needing to open up emotionally. So your hopes and fears, we have the Judgment. This is like an awakening, a renewal energy. It's also about leaving the past behind, or reconciliation energy. So somebody definitely could be coming back, whether this is a love partner or family member. It's a general reading, so you take it how it resonates for you. But with the Judgment, like these people are literally waking up out of their graves, and this is an archangel, right? So this could be a spiritual awakening. But with your hopes and fears, it could play either way, right? Some of you may be hopeful for reconciliation, or some of you could be fearful of a reconciliation, or you could be wanting to leave the past behind you, right? Moving on from the past. So the potential outcome here is the Five of Wands. This is obstacles. This is tension, conflict. This is like ego battles is how I think of this card. Like this, you have all of these people here that have all of these opinions and all of these egos, right? All of these ideas, all of this fiery, passionate energy. Wands are about that fire energy, and they're getting worked up, but it's about using that to your advantage. Again, remaining balanced, and don't let these arguments or tension, don't feed into that, right? Knowing when to be kind and compassionate, and then knowing when to keep your boundaries, right? So that potential outcome, it really is about some sort of tension or some kind of situation. There are multiple people. involved in the situation, I feel. That just stood out to me with that 5 of Wands here. Very well could be like family, the past coming back. What do they not see coming, Spirit? What does Aquarius not see coming? So we have the Fool, the 4 of Swords, and the 7 of Pentacles. And the Fool is about that new beginning, taking a leap of faith, maybe coming out of solitude. That 4 of Swords is about healing, and it's about pulling back and being in solitude. I feel like maybe you're coming out of that. And then we have the 7 of Pentacles, which is about patience and growth, but it's also about looking at situations to see if it's worth the energy, right? Is it worth putting everything into? Is it going to be fruitful? But there is some kind of new beginning here. I just feel like you've been very pulled back. Some kind of new beginning with healing and growth, some sort of growth in a relationship or, you know, financially, whatever that is for you. What is the advice for Aquarius, Spirit? So you have the 2 of Cups, the 4 of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. Again, that balance, balancing masculine and feminine. We have the King and Queen of Cups, masculine and feminine, and you have the King and Queen of Swords, masculine and feminine. And this is about balancing, and then you have the masculine and feminine on this card, right? So balancing out, balance your emotions, balance your relationships, and stop holding on to things. Maybe you're holding a grudge about something, which, no judgment, like who hasn't, right? But trying not to hold on to things too tightly, like releasing control and trying not to maybe control a situation. Maybe you're just really trying to control your emotions, and then opening up to new opportunities, like really following your heart here and opening up emotionally. I just feel like you've been very closed off, like very guarded for whatever reason. It could be different for each of you, right? Maybe something happened in your childhood that has you very guarded. Again, this could be a family member coming back, a sibling, a parent, whatever it is. I feel like you're going on some kind of new healing journey too, and it's gonna like entail a lot of growth. It's gonna help you grow. With that Fool and that 4 of Swords and that 7 of Pentacles, like this new journey of healing and opening up, opening your heart again after being closed off for so long. Interesting. Now I'm really curious, what has you guys closed off? Like what happened for you? What is the situation for you? I mean, if you want to comment and let me know, I'm happy to listen. This is a judgment-free zone. I like hearing from you guys and knowing when the messages resonate, or hearing, you know, what the situation may be for you. It could be different for each and every one of you, but definitely some kind of new healing journey here. Opening up, coming out of solitude. And it's going to help you grow, like in this relationship and financially too, I feel. Stability, right? Because when you're so closed off, it's like closes the energy around everything, right? Like it's stagnant. And it just, once you open your heart space, like, and it doesn't mean you have to let this person back into your life, but don't close everyone out, right? Let's see. What additional messages do you have for Aquarius, Spirit? And it's good to have boundaries. Just, you know. Don't be so guarded. We have to have people in our lives to learn lessons and to grow, right? Walk away. You're wasting your precious energy on something that will not bear fruit. It's time to turn your attention to things more aligned to your soul's purpose. Like maybe that being closed off and not growing is not helping you open to your soul's purpose here. It's not helping you open to things. Because if you don't heal from these childhood wounds, how can you move on from them? If we won't even acknowledge it, then how can we grow and heal and move on from it, right? Acceptance. You may be disappointed with a recent outcome. Remember, if one door closes, you're being redirected to one that will soon open to your true soul path. Stuck in lack. You have all the resources you need to carry you through, whether it's financial, emotional, or physical limitations that you think you have. It is only ego-based fears taking over. Rein them in and don't give up. Yeah, maybe you're taking a leap of faith to come out of solitude. Release. You're being asked to release any toxic people or situations from your life. You deserve to be free of all the drama, and this is the first step to achieving that. Yeah, there's definitely some kind of emotional awakening here, opening up your heart to a situation here. Lots of healing as well, like healing your heart. So just try not to stay so closed off, right? Don't be so guarded. I know sometimes that's hard, especially after something has happened in your past, but accept the lesson and grow from it, right? That's all you can do. So I hope that message helped, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.